Hello everyone! Say hello when you're popping on. And let me know where you're watching from. I'm Robin. Oops. Robin with Robin's Wreath. I'm trying to pull up the other feed on Facebook so we can see everybody's comments. There we go. What's everybody up to today? Share where you're watching from and let me know what the weather's like. I'm just trying to dry this real quick. Because I know you didn't want to watch me painting and wait for it to dry, so I'm just trying to dry it up some. What's the weather like where you're watching from? Okay, that's about as much drying as we're going to do first. And then we'll dry some more after we put the next coat on, but at least we're a little bit ahead of the game. What is happening? All right, we're going to be working with our new Welcome Bee door hanger. Now this can be a door hanger, it can be a wreath attachment. So we're actually going to incorporate this Dollar Tree Bee Hive into the wreath. All right, now I don't know if you've ever seen these, but these are metal. Well, they're faux, so they look metal. They're gray. I painted it with some Waverly chalk paint because I wasn't sure if it would take, and then I gave it a coat of the golden yellow. Now, when you're doing this, you can use a really nice fat brush. Hey Bonnie, hey Monica. So I just painted in a circular motion. So we've got one coat of this on already. We've got one coat of this. Now this is called, it's the self-adhesive wall tile. It actually looks like a faux metal tile from the ceiling that you would see. So it's sticky on one side, and then it's gray on the other side. So what I want to do is put another coat of this yellow on here. All right. Hey, there's Charlie. Welcome. All right. So we did an outline. Hubby made me an outline of the beehive, and I actually traced it on the back. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this out. But like I said, I want to put another coat of this yellow on there because I'm trying to match it up with the yellow that I already painted this. How is everyone doing? What's the weather like, Bonnie? Monica, what's it like in Texas? I know what Charlie's weather's like because he's in the state of Pennsylvania like me. Charlie was the one telling you on my live the other day that he contacted me this weekend and we're family. Isn't that cool? So I'm putting another coat of this on here real quick because see, it needs a second coat of this yellow to get it to that color there. I don't know if you've watched anybody using these faux tiles from Dollar Tree or not, but I'm just getting sloppy with it because I think that's the easiest way to paint this. So we got this all on here. And then we're going to set it aside and we're going to make the bow for the wreath. Again, I thought, you know, they really don't want to watch you paint. So let's just get it done beforehand so we can answer questions or share more things with you. All right, so that's the color I wanted. So we've got one coat of the fawn chalk paint, and then we've got two coats of the golden yellow. And we're going to let that sit off to the side. Okay, hey Angie. I'm not sure Charlie understands, but I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on YouTube at the same time. So if you're seeing comments and I'm answering people's questions, oh, cool. I'm also answering, because I've got two computers here, I'm also answering what people are asking. Charlie is my new found relative. And I put him in touch with my cousin, who is his cousin. Oh, good. All right. Sounds like a plan. All right. We're just going to put this aside. Where? And we're going to let it dry. And then we're going to start with the bow. Now, my plan is to actually attach this over here. Now this has, I did a small video and I will share it at a later date. I used the yellow marker on this first, and then I went back and I put 2 coats of the golden yellow on here. All right, this is the one, I think I started to show this the other night, where you can get your own family initial on there. So, before we do the bow, let's go ahead and paint the initial. I'm going to do the initial black. And then we're going to put it on, we're going to attach it to the wreath. Let me go ahead and zoom you in. So, hey Rachel! Rachel's going to go sprinkle for me. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Now this is the MDF wood. The Bee Hive one is also made out of the MDF. Now, that Dollar Tree Faux tile is not very sturdy. It's very flexible. So I would highly recommend, hey Jeannie, I would highly recommend using something to stabilize it. So that's why I had this made up. That way we have something to adhere it to and it won't flop all over. But it makes the cutest little beehive. We're going to antique it. And if we're antiquing that, we may go ahead and antique this too. So, see how easy that is to paint with the markers? Super, super easy. Thank you, Rach. Hey, John Ray. John Ray. Wait till you and Rachel see what I got to share with you. Whoop, whoop. We designed our hummingbird. Yay. Hey, Nanny Dot. All right, so this is where it's going to be. It's going to be our initial. We're going to put it on there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mount this in 3 places because when we get our Dollar Tree tile done, I think we're going to put that over here. Okay, can you see my vision? All right. All right, so let's go ahead and do our bow. So I chose this one, and I picked out a few others, which I'm thinking, I'm liking this, and I'm kind of liking that. So my problem is what to put in between. I think we're going to go with that. Let's go ahead and do that one. Did I miss anybody? John Ray's on. Everybody's on. Woohoo! All right, so I'm going to pinch. I'm thinking I'm going to leave a tail about that long, which I think is probably about 6 inches. I'm going to do a 3-looper. Oh, uh-oh. Well, maybe I'm only going to do a 3-looper with 1 tail. Rachel, you know what happens when we use up a ribbon roll? We get to go buy 3 more. Whoop, whoop. All right. So we've got that on there. So let's go ahead and use this one. Now, am I going to be directional on here? I am. So let's go ahead and cut the edge off. Wait till you guys see the hummingbird. Oh, John Ray's going to love it. Rachel has to have one because she's going to have to make one. All right, so since they're all going this way, we want to put both our tails so they're going in the same direction. You don't want an upside down tail. I guess with the bees it wouldn't matter, but it doesn't look right with me. So we're going to fix that. And then we're going to do 3 loops. Twist. Twist. And twist. A little sticking out there to grab onto. And we're going to mash that in there. And then I'm going to use this one. I think that's cool. Now this is all going on a black wreath base. So 1, twist, 2, twist, 3, twist. Oops. We need to get that. There we go. Well, I went with the golden yellow this time, not the dark yellow like we did Monday night. And let's go ahead and add this. What's everybody's weather like? Monica, what's it doing down in Texas? Bonnie's in Ohio. Angie, where did you say you were? I know where Jeannie and Nanny Dot are. I did a while back. It's a Halloween one that I use. I like to flip back and forth, Monica. All right, tails are on this side, so we'll do tails on this side. Raining. We're supposed to get that, I think, tomorrow. A lot of rain. All right. So, you know I don't like to use pipe cleaners, but for this one I'm going to because it's mine. So I prefer wire or the tinsel ties over the pipe cleaners. Illinois is raining on and off. And a whooping 37 degrees. Ange in Southern California. She's at 64. All right, let's go ahead. Now I put this here to remind me where the top was. So I make sure I put the bow in the right place. As you know me, I could get it somewhere where it's not supposed to be. And I found my flower. Okay, John Ray's got 59 and rainy in the Smoky Mountains. Charlie, what's it like where you're at if you're still on? Is it like it is over here? It's just kind of misty and yucky. There we go. All right, so we got our bow on here. So let's go ahead and fluff it out and poof it up. Let's get this out of the way. All right. Jeannie, you came over to YouTube. You go, girl. That's awesome. I'm going to twist it this way because I want these to go down here. I'm going to trim this so it's not visible. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right, 1, 2. Now this one is going just the way I want it. Good. And let's go ahead and move these around. And dovetail. That's a good question, John Ray. He's asking Angie if she feeds the hummingbirds out in Southern California. They're probably out there all year, aren't they? Probably warm enough. Now this I'm going to cut a little shorter. And let's get our little yellow taken care of. Going a little shorter because I kind of want it to lay above that. All right, still got my thing at the top. All right, now this again, I already went and painted. I put a clear coat on the back. And this I'm thinking I want to put up in here. Done with our beehive that goes down here, which it's drying. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to loop this. Let me see where my thing is. I'm just going to loop this through here. I can always put a flower or something over that to cover up the pipe cleaner. And then I'll pull it down through here so we can make it disappear. All right, then this one we're going to put over here. So let's just pull it down that way. There we go. Tuck it in there and trim it later. There we go. And then for extra stability, I'm going to put another one down here. Now I used on this, I used the Apple Barrel Golden Yellow. For those just joining, we use the yellow from the paint marker set. Well, it was right here. Don't you hate that? Done disappeared on me already. I used the yellow marker for the base, and then I went and painted with golden yellow. So I'm securing this in 3 places. Nancy, where have you been, girlfriend? Did you get your internet back, I assume? You did. All right, so we're just going to take that right there. And like I said, we can go ahead and put a little flower over that to cover it up. And then I'll trim that. And now I'm not sure where I'm going to put this, but that is our initial. And I could even leave it off too. All right, so let's see if we're dry. Not quite. Let me do a little bit with the hair dryer. Remember, 1 coat of the fawn chalk paint and then 2 coats of the golden yellow on the Dollar Tree Faux tile. Just give it a little bit of a jump start. I knew it was going to take some time. See how much we missed you? Oh, that's so funny. I love that. Thanks for sharing, Angie. Angie said that her uncle used to have bird feeders on his porch, but had to move them to the backyard because they were feisty little hummingbirds and wouldn't let any of them on the porch. See what I said about how flexible this is? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lance. I know you weren't feeling well the other day. So, we've got 3 coats of paint on here. Hubby went and cut this for me, which I already traced on the back. And then we're going to cut it. This looks like an actual metal tile when you get it. It's from the Dollar Tree. There's lots of crafts out there with this. I don't know that I've seen one with a beehive yet. I'm just going to do some trimming to see if we can. Don't think I can lay it down yet. Yikes. So I'm just going to cut that off. It's a 12 by 12 square. So I've already traced my beehive on the back. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting the share button, I'd really appreciate it. I think after all these years, I'd be at the point I need to be, but I'm still not there yet. Don't know why. I'm going to be yellow before this is all over. Just warning you. Now you could use foam board. You could use cardboard, or I can make a couple of these up and put them in the shop. There we go. All right, so that's what's left of my tile. Yeah. So you know, John Ray, I've seen Robbie. She's amazing. Her setup is amazing. I love watching her. All right, what did I do? Okay, this was probably the sticky. Okay, here we go. Peel from this angle. Okay, I thought the sticky was already attached to the back of it. So you can see what the back looks like. It's not gray like the front was. I think chalk paint does better on it. That's why I put a layer of chalk paint on the bottom. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, let's see if we can get my pick out. Let's see if we can pull it. because there's a sticky double-sided stick thing in here, I think. Come on. You know I get impatient with this crap. There. Well, what's that? So if I use that, there must be another. All right. We're learning. Never worked with this stuff before. So let's see if there's another piece here that can come off. All right, come on. All right, let's go to the corner they told me to go to. Because it was not stuck to the back of that, that's for sure. Well, all it's doing is ripping. It's not coming apart. I'm not impressed already. I would have thought that one end would be stick. I would have thought it would have been double-sided. Because how are you supposed to stick that to that and then on here? Rachel, have you ever worked with these faux tiles? All right. If not, we're just going to go use our hot glue gun. Hello, Marcia. Boy, everybody's here today. Thank you. Well, I can't seem to find if it's double or not. I think it would be. Because if it's got to stick to a wall, there's got to be another. This is a faux tile from the Dollar Tree. Not much of instructions. No glue or grout needed. Of course not. Easy to use, just peel and stick. All right, I'm not finding it easy. I'm not getting it apart. So it must come off here. So I am not going to go there. I'd rather use the glue at this point because that's not doing it for me. So it probably is, but I can't even get it to come off, John Ray. So we're just going to go ahead and use glue. Heck with it. I gave it a chance. It blew it. So let that heat up. So this is going to go on top of here. Then we're going to create a door, which I think we're just going to use regular burlap to create the door. But I need the dark burlap. There we go. So I'm going to create an opening for the door. Oh, that might have worked, but I already messed it up. So probably the best thing to do would be to, See, I thought it'd be easier to cut it when the sticky wasn't out. You know what I mean? So that's about the size of the circle I want at the top. So we're just going to cut ourselves a door. That's probably how it's supposed to go. Because I thought, oh man, I don't want all that sticky all over my scissors. So, all right, so we've got ourselves a little door, which is a little too long. So we're going to trim it up some. And we're going to glue that on there as our door. Is it starting to look like a beehive already? Okay, what we're doing, we actually took, first we took a tile, a faux tile from the Dollar Tree. It looks like a faux metal ceiling tile. I used a layer chalk paint. Then I went and put the golden yellow on it, 2 coats. Okay. And then we're going to put a door on it. It had a bee. I know there's a bee around here somewhere. But anyhow, this is going to go on our wreath, probably over there, and it's really clashing with that. So we are going to distress it. So I need this. So I actually had hubby cut out a backboard for it. You could put it on cardboard, or you could put it on that core, that foam stuff. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue it to here, because see how wobbly it is? It needs a backer. So that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and hot glue this on here. I've not seen this tile made into a beehive. I've seen it made into ornaments, but not a beehive. So that's what we're doing. I like the look of it. So and this, don't think I want to use this glue. So, well, might have to. All right. Put a little bead down here at the bottom. And we'll put a little bit up here at the top in a couple of places. I tried to, when I outlined this, I did it in the very middle. I tried to make it even on both sides. There we go. Now, you know what? I got an idea. Let's go ahead and cut out one of our bees off our ribbon. Put that on the beehive. Why not? We could cut out a couple. That looks cute. going to take a little bit. A little bit of antique wax. All right, buddy. Antiquing it a little. Come on. Too much. Doesn't that look cute? Now, I was hoping I had some lace, but I don't have any. If it's breaking up, go back out and come back in again. That sometimes helps, Jeannie. How's that look, ladies and gents? All right, now we could put that over here, and we could even distress the rest of it, and then say you didn't have this, you could put your letter on there, and then we could put that there and distress the rest of it. You can add some flowers here. I think I kind of like it right there. Let me see what that looks like if we distress the rest of it. Oh, good. Probably YouTube, or it's probably our internet. All right, we're going to do the rest of it. Thanks, Marcia. Yeah, I kind of like this distressed a little bit. Go ahead and leave that and just pounce. Liking the pounced effect better than the wiping. Now up here, I can take off some that I already put on. And then we can do this. Make it look even. Oh, we got to glue on our little bee. And I think I'll add a couple more. Yes. Hit the like button. Thank you. And share. And subscribe if you haven't. Before I end up spilling it. And go 1 coat of chalk paint, 2 coats of, and then we have a coat of the on it. There. And then it can go there. It can go here. It can go here. I think I kind of like it best right there. Welcome to our hive. We could even put that on there if we wanted. Or I can paint it a different color. I could paint it white. Because I think it's kind of interfering with the wreath base. So there we go. We've got our faux beehive. Dollar Tree beehive. What do you think? I have math skills. All right, John Ray. Drum roll. Here you go. In your honor, we went ahead and designed this multi-layer hummingbird door hanger. What you do is, and this is so cool, because we can take it apart to ship in a smaller box. Look at that. Ta-da! So, what you've got is you've got a bottom solid layer. Pay attention, Rachel. One might be coming your way. You paint this, the color you want your flower, and the color that you want the back of your hummingbird to be. The top layer, this top layer here, this is the top layer. This is the bottom layer. The bottom layer is solid except where you see these cutouts here. Okay, so this gets painted black. And the black goes over the colored flowers, which 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have the colors of your hummingbird under here. Then you can paint this black, and this gets painted white. This white piece actually joins all the pieces together. You see? And then this painted black. So then you have this welcome hummingbird door hanger. Right? Don't you? I love this. Wait till you see this painted up. Beautiful. Then I know I'm overdoing it on the bees a little, but you've got to see this. And maybe we'll just continue with these next week too. All right, so you've got this door hanger. It has a little bee that goes there. Okay, here we go. Bee, sweet. Wipe your feet. Is that not cool or what? I thought that was so cute. You know me, I like whimsical, so I went with that one. And then, of course, there'll be 2 holes up here. You can attach it to your button bow holder and put a real nice bow up here with some greenery. Or you can just put a little greenery here and put this on the back. I know they are. They are at my house this week. But yes, isn't that adorable? This one looks so cool using the unicorn spit colors. And then the gradual fan out of the color. Oh. And then if you want for your hummingbird, you can add some resin in there. Can you see this? I could see this even being foiled too, because the colors just pop with this black outlined wood on the top. So yes, had a little help from my friend on this one, because I had this vision and I needed her assistance. Hey, Joanne, sorry I didn't see you. How are you? So there, you got kind of 2 crafts in one here. We've got a lot of bee signs, like this one, Save the Bees, Plant the Seeds. These are all the colors. I know you got zinnias, coneflowers, and then you've got sunflowers. These are all the flowers that you need to be planting if you want bees on your property. So, and then I have another one about saving the bees. So check it out. All you have to do is go into my Etsy shop and type in bee, and boom, everybody will come up. My bee gnome, everything. So there you go. Maybe I need to do... No, it wouldn't be fair to do a challenge with Rachel on this one, because this is... I know how I want it to look. I'm just saying, I don't want to challenge her. I want her to be free to do her own. So, one of these is going to Rachel. Okay. So there we go. We got John Ray's hummingbird in a door hanger. And this one's going to be popular. I know it. What's the weather like out there, Joanne? Joanne's in the middle of this U.S. All right, so we did our Bee Hive faux tile from the Dollar Tree. You can add it to a wreath. I may just paint this white and just hang that down from there. I may just go ahead and stick this on just its own door hanger. I could stand it up like that. The hot glue is holding it really well, so I don't know how I was supposed to pull that off, but I did not want sticky all over my scissors. So there we go. All right, watch out for Rachel tomorrow night at 7 Central Time. And I will see you all on Monday. Have a great weekend. Joanne said it's 45. Is that Colorado, Joanne? Snow coming in tomorrow and the weekend. Girlfriend, I hope you have craft supplies. Do some crafts. Do some foiling. You too, my friend. Thank you, John Ray. All right, you all have a great weekend. Thanks for joining.